Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your September 2018 random reading for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is a random reading. We're going to see what's in your thoughts, the issues, the obstacles, the advice, and the outcome if you follow the advice. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about a new beginning for stability. We're looking at our finances, our environment, the things that we can tangibly see, manifest, do within the real world and within the material world. So we're talking about gaining a new opportunity for growth. So with the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Swords, this is what's in your thoughts. Now you may be considering walking away from a situation that may have been disappointing. You may have put a lot of emotions into the situation, a lot of effort. With the Queen of Swords being here, we're talking about cutting out some things that aren't emotionally fulfilling, something that hasn't been fulfilling, going out and looking for something more fulfilling, something where there aren't as many disappointments, healing situations as well within ourselves, within our thoughts, healing in terms of how we think about people and situations and the part that we play with those people and situations. So the issue is the Page of Pentacles and the Strength card, a new opportunity for growth. In terms of the Page of Pentacles, we're talking about maybe a new job offer, a new offer to start over in a sense, whether it's in a relationship or, like I said, in a new job, a career endeavor, maybe going to school. But the issue is gaining enough strength to start over, to start from the ground up, to be able to really start from scratch in terms of what it is that you truly want to grow moving forward. The obstacle right now is the Hermit, or what you may be going through right now is the Hermit mode with the Page of Wands. We're talking about reflecting on what direction to take this new opportunity, having those ideas, but needing to know where to start in terms of our goals. The Hermit is looking at the strength to really gather information so that when you begin this new job, when you begin this new relationship, really gathering the information to see how strong you can make this situation and how it can benefit both you and those around you. So we're talking about cutting out old situations, starting anew, having a new opportunity to get out there and start something fresh from the ground up with a lot of strength, courage, and determination. With the Page of Wands being here, like I said, making those plans, seeing things for what they are, but needing to really get these plans off of the ground. This is requiring you to reflect on some things during the month of September. But I feel like it's after careful reflection, making those plans, then you will be able to move some things forward. Don't get stuck in the process of overthinking things. I say that because your advice is the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Cups. The Eight of Swords is about being trapped in your head, going over different scenarios over and over again, keeping yourself stuck. So we're talking about, in terms of advice, coming out of this stuck mode. And with the Knight of Cups being here, we're talking about going after what it is that will truly make us emotionally fulfilled, whether this is a relationship, maybe there's a relationship offer that brings you out of your head about a situation, or just really going after what is in your heart space, because you need to come out of your head. You've done enough reflecting to a point where now you may become complacent if you don't go ahead and take the action. The advice, if you take the advice, if you take this advice, and get out of your head about a situation and really go after what it is that's going to bring you that emotional fulfillment by cutting out things that no longer serving you and gaining that strength to move forward. There will be a new creative spark, maybe a new offer that brings a sense of passion to you. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, but with the star card, there will be a renewed sense of hope once you clear out this energy of overthinking and disappointments and things not working the way you want, not getting emotionally fulfilled. There will be a new spark that brings about a sense of believing in or having faith in a new endeavor, a new path in which you can take to come out of this Five of Cups energy, which is focusing on the past, not seeing the opportunities in front of you, but instead dwelling on past situations that keep you in this Eight of Swords energy. I'm going to pull some clarifiers, but we're looking at starting over, bringing in a new sense of stability, whether this is a job situation, whether this is a romantic situation. We want stability, emotional fulfillment, no more disappointments, really taking some sort of action so that we can have the best outcome for ourselves, and also gain that new spark of passion so that we can complete some goals during the month of September, having faith in what it is that we're trying to do and coming out of this negative headspace in terms of the past and what the past has given us, not expecting the things of the future to be just like the past as well. And also taking the time to evaluate what we have versus what we have lost in the past, learning those lessons and understand that they were lessons and taking those lessons forward on our journey. So with unconditional love and guidance for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, what is on their thoughts for the month of September 2018? What's their thoughts? Okay, we have the Seven of Autumn. Have patience, don't worry. Take time to plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. So you could be cutting out bad spending habits, cutting out that negative lack mentality in terms of what you may have lost in the past that wasn't emotionally fulfilling, and really dwelling on those things. So this is a time where you're being asked to be patient with yourself as you go through the healing process. Still work on the things that you may have planted in terms of your own growth, but not dwelling so much on the past where you're dwelling on the insecurities or the things that make you feel insecure or the things that make you feel unemotionally or you're not fulfilled emotionally, or the things that make you remember those disappointments. It's time to look at what it is you've planted thus far. Enjoy this particular moment and be patient with yourself as you go through the healing process. We're trying to create abundance. This takes time and meticulous planning. In terms of your issue, the Page of Pentacles and the Strength card, we're talking about starting over, having the strength to do so, having the courage to start over, to start a new beginning, whether this is with another individual or on our own. So with that, we have, again, the Page of Pentacles. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is about nurturing this new opportunity, nurturing this new path, nurturing yourself in this new path, going after the things that you really want and really staying focused on those things as you take this new action. With the Hermit and the Page of Wands, we're talking about having a sense of direction through reflection, going within to reflect on what it is that we want, what direction we want to take things. This is a new opportunity to work on something, but not being too complacent where we get stuck in that mode of overthinking things and not getting them off the ground. With that, we have renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. So yeah, it's time to let go of that like I said, the past hurts, the past situations, really reflecting on what we learned in the past and how we can renew the situation, how we can do things in a different way and bring a sense of togetherness, bring a sense of learning from our past mistakes, learning a better way to maneuver or to create that sense of abundance for ourselves. The advice is the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups, coming out of your head and going after what's in your heart. Maybe someone helps you do this. You could be dealing with a water sign, but we're talking about really coming out of our thoughts. You know, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if we don't make it? What if we... It's like coming out of the thought process of it and actually going after what is in your heart to do, whether you know the outcome or not. It's about making the choice to decide what it is you're really passionate about. With that, we have the Star card. Again, look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So like I said, having hope and faith in the fact that we can move out of this mental energy and really go after the things that we love, do the things that will bring us that sense of emotional fulfillment, stability, hope, faith, and growth. Really pouring into ourselves so that we can also give to others in terms of the outcome if you follow this advice and come out of your head and really have faith in yourself and what it is that you truly love and what it is that you want to do. We have the Ace of Wands, the Star, and the Five of Cups. As I said before, there will be a new spark, a new opportunity for growth, a new opportunity to set you in motion or having a sense of direction. That with the Star card is telling you to have faith. There may have been some situations of the past that may have caused some disappointments, and you're being asked not to look at those past disappointments, but to look at the Two Cups behind you, to look at how you can promote your emotional and your financial, physical, mental, emotional growth moving forward. Taking those lessons of the past, gaining a new idea of what direction to take things, and having faith as you do so. With that, we have Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking. Sudden events or changes. So, like I said, sudden events and changes will come when you have faith in the fact that you can move forward from old situations. The Eight of Spring is fast movement forward. This is the Eight of Wands. You may have a lot of messages coming in that bring in that new spark that gets you out of this sense of sadness, brings you out of the stressful situations by being able to really balance things out emotionally, balance things out financially, balance yourself out in terms of what it is that you want to do moving forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. The Strength card again for the second time. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Have courage and faith in what it is that you want to accomplish in terms of this Ace of Pentacles, in terms of what is the Ace of Pentacles for you. So it is up to you to determine what this Ace of Pentacles is. Is it a stability within your relationship, or a stability within yourself, with stability within your finances or your environment? Whatever it is, you're being told that you have the strength to be able to attain this new beginning, to attain this new sense of stability. With the Eight of Spring, like I said, you may have multiple things coming at you at once, but they're going to bring you a sense of satisfaction and a new spark of hope as you come out of this sadness or this mental energy of, or this emotional energy of focusing on past disappointments and hurts. And if you really turn around and look at the opportunities in front of you and let go of this energy of being stuck in your head about what you really want, and really getting down to having faith in yourself and your own emotional fulfillment, and knowing that whatever you choose will be the best outcome for you, because it is something that comes from your heart. It is what is in your heart to go after. So our last card was unconditional love and guidance for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the month of September. We have transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So yes, that's what I see with the Queen of Swords. Having the ability to cut through all of the disappointments, emotionally, mentally, and really taking the time to heal situations with, or heal yourself. The Queen of Swords is holding the sword, and then we have the Three of Swords. To me, that's the Four of Swords. That's healing, that's rest, that's rejuvenation. After coming out of something that you've invested in emotionally, the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Autumn, this is about taking a break, taking rest, having patience with yourself as you make a decision moving forward. With the Prince of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Strength card, again, the issue is you taking control of a situation by really looking at the details of how you can strengthen your financial situation, how you can strengthen your business, how you can strengthen this new opportunity that you have on this path moving forward. This is all about your transformation, transforming situations, your thoughts, your feelings, the things that you are working on into something that is more geared towards stability, fulfillment within yourself and for the people around you, but mainly for yourself with transformation. The transformation has to start with you to be able to see things in a new way with the renewal card, reviewing the past, reviewing what you've been through, so that as you take this new journey forward, with the Page of Wands, you don't get stuck. The Page of Wands has a lot of good ideas. He is very determined. He looks at the details of situations. He recognizes when there's a new sense of growth, when there's a new opportunity. But with the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, I keep saying Page of Swords, with the Page of Wands, it's about not only thinking about or evaluating, but actually taking the action necessary to move things forward by understanding what you've learned, where you've come from, and where you're going. So a transformation is necessary, but you're being asked to have hope and faith and come out of your head and go after what is in your heart for the month of September so that this transformation can happen. At the bottom of the deck, we have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Individuality can be about going off on your own, really coming to an understanding of what it is you want for yourself, what it is you need to transform that will not only benefit yourself, but benefit those around you. If you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of anyone else. So this is a part of the transformation you must experience. So it requires that patience. It requires being able to juggle multiple things. It requires the strength to go after those new opportunities. And it requires you to have faith enough to come out of your head and to go after those things that are in your heart. You do have the strength to do so, because if you build up this courage and determination and look at the situation for what it is, you can have that stability of the Ace of Pentacles, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, or otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much to my new and my old subscribers. And until next time.